G'day, welcome back to Dad vs. Son, and we're going on with scenario 1, Fat Lipki, and it is the Germans' turn. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. So currently the Germans have 15 VPs because they've got objective 5 here, which is worth 10 straight away. And they've got objective 3 here, which is worth 2. And they've killed us off and stuff like that because they're bastards. Okay, so they left the last turn with a fire card remaining, and they've picked up an advance, a move, another fire, and another move. So that gives them something to think about. Okay. What I was really hoping for them was a recover to fix up our poor little rifleman here and get him back up in here. He got a bit excited and skedaddled when he had a sniper hit him. Right. So what we could do is we could fire into here. Is that going to achieve anything? He would fire for 5, 6, -2. So he'd only be firing for 4 into there. So maybe what we need to do is pull back a little bit. And I think that's what we might do. So we're going to use this move order. And we're going to activate Corporal Winkler up here. And him and his rifle team, they can move still 5. I'm going to go 2 to there. And then they're going to go 4 to there. Do they want to do that? No, they don't. Oh, okay, let's leave them there. So they're going to go 1 to there. No, that's no good. So 2, 4. Yes, like I said. And I can go back on there. Okay. I'm even screwing myself around. Okie dokie. Next, we have 2 fires, a move, and an advance. So let's use the second move to get this rifle back over here. So they can go 2, 4, and they're back in his command radius. Okay. Fires. So the only thing we could fire would be these up into these. So if we fired, we could fire for 7, 8 into here or here. So let's do that. Oh, hang on. Stop. Rewind. They only have 2 orders they can give. I nearly got caught again. Okay, so 2 cards for the Germans. They're finished for this turn. Ooh, I'll have to wake up a bit. Okay, so we finished with the Russians, and they had these 2 cards that they can't use. And they picked up a recover, a fire, and a rout. Okay. So, a recover, a fire, and a rout. Let us recover first. And we're going to try and recover this man here. So that's 6, 7, 8. And we get 6, so he's good. And we get a sniper who's attacking at F10. Which was just a pity because we just missed. F9 would have been better, or even E10. But yeah, F10 no good. Look at that, eh? Little rifle squad up there, jumping for joy to get back to its good side. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to rout, or are we? No, let's wait one. We're going to fire. We're going to fire from here. So we're going to fire for 8, 9. Sorry, can we do that? Yes. But he can't. So yeah. So 8, 9 into here. And we have nothing to help with. So we have 9 plus 7 is 16. And we have an event which is gain 1 victory for each objective you control. And we control 2 and 4. No, we don't. We don't command 2 because we've never gone there. We didn't want to. So we have 1 victory point. So 14. Okay, so we're shooting in here for 16. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have a couple of light wounds. They have a concealment. We don't think they need to use it at the moment. So that's fine. And he's there for 12 as well. And he's fine. And the event is break the unbroken weapon closest to a random hex. Ouch. Okay, and the hex is M3. Righto. So we are M3. Well, it's got to be this one, doesn't it? That sucks. Don't like that. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to rout. Okay, I'm going to try and rout this guy off the board. So he is a 7. Yeah, okay, that did nothing. Fine. That's the end of it for the Russians. They get 3 cards. We're back to Herman and the Hermits. Okay, 2 fires, advance, move, and artillery request. Right. 2 fires, move. Right. Okay, so we're going to fire. We're going to fire from here into here. Let's try and see if we can take one guy down first. So we're going to fire for 7, 8. Or do we? Do we? Do we? No, we're going to try and come into here. So we have 7, 8 into here. Nothing to help. 8 plus 4. Okay, so we've got a whole 12 going in there. And this guy's sitting here for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he's safe. And 8, 10, 16, he's safe. Right. I am going to use the advance, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to advance my rifle into the trees here. I don't want to put him back here because I don't want him to be a target. I'm going to put him here so he's not a target, but he's got some cover. And that is it for the Germans. 2 cards for them. Back to the Russians, who had 2 cards they can't use. A recover, a command confusion, and a fire. Right. So the question is, we have nothing that we need to recover at the moment, which is wonderful. We could fire, but we don't need to. So why don't we get rid of these cards we can't use? So we're going to get rid of 3 cards and replace them. We're going to keep the fire and the recover. And we're back to the Germans, who have fire, move, artillery request, or rout and fire. Okay, well, there's nothing for them to rout. They can't recover because they don't have a card. They could fire again. They could move. Or they could just get rid of the artillery request and maybe just get rid of the rout as well and see if they can get some better cards. And that is what we shall do. Okay. Ruskies. Fire, recover, move, command, confusion, move. Okay. Let's do some moving. So, first order is move. And what we're going to move is, I think we'll leave him there. So we're going to move Corporal Krylov over here with his machine gunner, and they can move 3. So together they go a 1, and then they get a freebie, and then they go 2 and 3 to here. And there is no line of sight yet, so they're good. And then what are we going to do? What to do? What to do? Diddle diddle da da diddle diddle do. And the other thing we are going to do is we are going to move, and we are going to bring this guy forward. So, you know, he can still fire for 5, which is good for a range of 3. So he's going to go 1, 2 to there, 3 to there, like that. And there's no line of sight or anything through there at the moment. And the last thing they want to do is nothing. I don't want them to fire. I want them to hold at the moment. Okay, 2 cards for the Ruskies, and the Germans picked up, bugger, a recover and a rout. So the first thing they're going to do is they have 2 fires, a move, a rout, and a recover. 2 fires, a move, a rout, and a recover. Okay. So I think they have to recover first. So they're going to do that. So this goes away. And this gentleman here is for 9. Ooh, and he scrapes in by the hairs on his chinny chin chin. And then he is going to move. And he's going to move over this way because of these buggers here. So he's going to go a 1, 2, 3, like that. So there is a line of sight there if the Russians want to fire. Do they want to? Let me have a look here. And they will. So they are going to fire. And they're firing for 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. So this is the only one that can shoot at the moment. So they're firing for 7 into there. And they have nothing to help. So 7 plus 8 is 15, which is a pretty damn fine shot. And they have a sniper hitting at L4. And L4 is here. I think we just shot ourselves again. And 4 does nothing for this. Okay, so we have 15 into here, and he is sitting here for 7, 8, 9, and he has a light wounds if he needs to use it. Oh, well, look at that, 12, he's fine. Okay, so we go up to time 3. It was 7, wasn't it? For some reason, my sudden death had moved. Okay, so we've time 3 of 7. There's no victory points for anybody. We shuffle up the cards for the Germans. And there's those as well. And nobody has a dig in. There's nobody to come on board. There is no smoke to remove. Okay, so that's that. So the Germans get 2 cards, and we're back to Mr. Russian. Ivan the Terrible has got fire, recover, command, confusion, and artillery request. And this is where I've been caught now because I don't have a movement. Sounds like I'm constipated, doesn't it? Okay, so there's nothing to recover at the moment. So do I try shooting into here again? Or do I hold that at the moment? I'm going to hold the recover, that's for sure. I think I'm going to get rid of these other 2 cards. Get rid of these and get 3. 1, 2, 3. And hopefully I can survive this. Okay, the Germans got 2 fires, a rout, 3 fires, 4 fires, just for the fun of it. Bugger. Okay, so the first one they're going to do is they're going to do fire. Okay, this is going to be this guy firing over here again. Well, not again, but so he's firing for 5 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in range. He has nothing to help him. So it's 5 plus 5 is 10, which is not fantastic. But this guy's sitting here for 9. And he's fine. And Corporal's sitting there for 7. And he's fine. Right. So the next thing they're going to do is fire. And this time they're just going to fire up into this guy here. So again, we are firing for 7, 8 to here. Plus 7 is 15, which are a little bit better. And this guy's sitting here for 10. 17, he's fine, and that's all the Germans can do. Okay, so 2 cards for them. They've still got 2 fires and a rout. And the Russians have got a fire, a recover, a rout, and a recover. Bloody hell. Again, we've only got the 1 fire. I don't want to use it. The recovers I look like I'm going to need. And I've got nobody to rout, so I'm going to get rid of the 2 rout cards. Get them back. So that's that. Germans, 2 fires, a rout, and a recover. Okay. I would love to fire again. Maybe if I fire and I hit, then I can maybe rout them. Why not? So we will fire. We will fire over to here again. Will we do that? No, we're going to fire from here. And we are going to spray fire. Okay, so we're firing for 7, 8 into these two hexes here. We'll do this one first. So we have 8 plus 6 is 14. Okay, so we have 14 going into these hexes. This one first is 8, 9, 10, and 3. 13. Okay, so he's hit. And now the Russians are out of cards, so we're up to time 4. Shuffle up the Rusky cards. The Germans do not have a big in. There is no smoke. There is no VPs to give anybody. There is no sudden death. So all I've got to do is see if the Russians have a dig in. And they do. And I think they may have to use that for the time being. Okay. Righto. So the Russian dig in, and they are going to put foxholes here for Corporal Krylov for the time being, till he can get a wriggle on. Okay, so we've fired into here. He's been hit. We're firing into here for 14. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he's safe. And he is 10. And he is safe. Right. That's one order for them. Okay. So the fire is not going to do much good into here now. The route 6, 7, 8. Yeah, why don't we try it? We're going to try and route this, well, route the Russians. So we're looking at this guy here, and he's sitting there for 8, and we get 8, so he has been suppressed, which makes him that little bit easier to hit. So 3 cards for the Germans, or 1, a 2, and a 3. And the first thing the Russians are going to do is they are going to recover. So we have 5, 6, 7 there. And they stuffed it. Oh, sorry, 8. Had to remove that first. So they had 8, but they got 9 anyway. So poo. The next thing they are going to do is they are going to fire. They're going to fire from here. So this is 6, 7 into here. 7 plus 8 is 15. And he's sitting there for 9. And he has nothing to help. Okay, so 9 and 5 is 14. He's hit. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and fire from here over. There's our third. So we're firing for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just out of range for the rifles. So again, we have 8 over to here. Plus 8 is 16. And this guy here is for 9. And 5 is 14. He's gone. Yee-har! That's the first German casualty. They lose 2 VPs, so they've still got 12 VPs. That's sort of opened things up for the Ruskies now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 cards for the Ruskies. And what we'll do is we'll stop there. There's 25-ish minutes. Do a little recap. So we have 12 VPs for the Russians. We're on time 4 of 7. Both sides have lost 1 squad each, so it hasn't been murderous so far. This is This is the only one that the Russians hold, whereas these 3 the Germans hold. 1, 3, and 5. And 2 hasn't been taken by anybody yet, and that's simply because it was a bit of a shit fight to start with, but I think I'm going to chuck somebody in there to get that in a moment. So yeah, this is the hinge, because this is worth 10 VPs, okay? So we'll come back for the Germans' turn and see how we go. Thanks again, and bye for now.